Good afternoon. My name is Lucas Wilbur. This is a behavioral change exercise psychology video assignment. I'm I'm going to try and give you a self-application of health behavior and change during this assignment. I'm going to walk you through and try to give you an accurate and self-documentary of my behavior change during this assignment, the video assignment. Started out with my SMART goals. My SMART goals with goal setting application was to be specific. Represents S in SMART and smarts or SMART. The first one was specific. Build self-confidence is just being able to stay on task with the project. I had 2 points in the specific category. Workout for the allotted 20 minutes. Measurable, M in SMART. Measurable, I had 1 bullet. Strength and increase in aerobic activity with the allotted time of 20 minutes. That's how I was going to measure my progress or lapses. Attainability, the A in SMART. I tried not to, and I was able to achieve. My first bullet was do not overachieve with my goal. So I didn't try to set the bar too high, or when I was going through my behavioral change assignment documentary per se, I really kept myself or restrained myself from doing too much when I felt like I could do more. I didn't want to set any false hope there to attain the next time. So I really kept my mindset on do not overachieving with your goal. Second bullet under attainable, stay within the measurable goal set. So again, I tried. I set the bar at for my behavioral change project, and it really took a lot to stick to my guns. But as we'll see in my log, it only happened once. R in the SMART is realistic, or the relevant part of it. I put be realistic with the time allotted, or set of 20 minutes, not overachieving too much too soon. Again, a couple of these overlap, but it's really ringing home not to overachieve and try to do too much too early. The T in SMART, to wrap it up, time bound. The length of the behavior change the behavior change project. These 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I can't remember, that this project went on. I went ahead and set that, or you set it during the class. The second one was plan to stick with my routine of the behavior change project, and it has taught me and hoping to live a longer and healthier life. It goes on and it says why the healthy behavior was chosen, the benefits you were hoping for, and your overall performance. This is what it is. I chose riding the stationary bike and walking because of my recent diagnosis of osteoarthritis in my knees. My left knee, I have osteoarthritis level 2. In my right, I have level 3. The reason I chose the stationary bike was it was low impact, and I knew it was a goal I could stay with without wanting to give up or overachieve. Moving on, your progression through the stages of change. So here we go. We're gonna see it's backwards. I'm sorry, but you see how the first week on every day I rode 20 minutes, and I was able to go 7.5 miles. The second day, it looks like I went 2 miles. Third day, 2 miles. I'm sorry, these are 7 miles. So 7.5, 7, back to 7.5, 7.5, and I finished with the first week 7.1 miles within 20 minutes. Sorry about the backwards. But on the second week, you can see I went ahead and did it outside. The weather was nice, so I walked just in my local neighborhood, 20 minutes to try to keep my heartbeat up, and I finished at 1 3/4 miles. And I did notice a lot of knee pain right there in parentheses. I tracked that because that is what could be one of my barriers. So and on the 15th, this whole week I walked outside. So on the second day in the second week, I walked outside 20 minutes, and I walked 1.5 miles. And the second day there was some knee pain. It wasn't as bad as the second day. The third day during the week, the 16th of July, I walked 1.5 miles, 20 minutes. Some knee pain. The knee pain was going away, or not presenting itself like it was the first day of walking. And the fourth day, the 17th, outside walking 20 minutes, I did 2 miles. So here I am trying to push that goal and overachieve, and I started to recognize that a little bit. It happened a few more times, or a couple more times, and it was very little knee pain, so I was really happy with that. And the last day of the second week, I went ahead and finished out with 2 miles, so I was able to maintain that 2-mile pace during a 20-minute walk, and I still had low knee pain. So I was really excited about that, because that's really what's preventing me from exercising or being a barrier for me. So this third week, it's been raining a lot. So on the 21st, I went back to the stationary bike in our activity center for 20 minutes. I rode it for 8 miles and 3/4 of a mile, and I had medium knee pain. So the knee pain did come back a lot, but I am riding it a little more. And the first time I rode the bike, the pain was less. So here we go. And on the 22nd, stationary bike again. I rode 8.5 miles. I had low knee pain, so that's a good indicator that I am getting stronger, and the distance I'm able to ride a lot farther in that 20-minute time frame. The third day, stationary bike, Wednesday, 25 minutes. Here's that. I wrote it down, and I was like, I don't need to overachieve. So I almost went 9.5 miles there. But the big thing was low knee pain. So again, that was a big barrier before I even started, because I didn't want to be in a lot of knee pain. So on the last day, the 25th, that I tracked stationary bike, I rode 9.25 miles, and I had low knee pain. So over this time, I was able to track my my exercise and this behavioral change. I did notice myself getting stronger and my knee pain getting lower. So those two things are greatly improved. So we're going to move on and use of the process of change. Any changes in your self-efficacy, decisional balance, temptations, documenting specific thoughts, and experiencing that align theoretically your determination, which stage you where at throughout the process. And I pretty much talked about that through each one of those weeks. It says discuss pertinent support strategies, which has been great. My wife was a big supporter of this assignment, and I wanted to compromise. And as I wanted to compromise, some days she would always be the one holding me accountable and encouraging me to follow through with the day's workout. Discuss any lapses. I had 0 lapses, which I'm very proud of. I can even see where being an overachiever, the day after those days, I could be like, I did a little more, I can take the day off. So, but I didn't. So I was able to maintain that zero efficiency rate. Your motivation for self-determination theory application and its evolution or lack thereof throughout the process. My motivation is to lose weight and get stronger within my legs to defend against my knee pain and the arthritis, and regain the mental strength that comes with exercising, and it does take a lot of mental power to stay on track. My system 1 thinking was the fast track. I really want to make an A in this assignment. defining those characteristics unconsciously. The unconscious part of this assignment was just getting into a routine and doing it. And once this was established for me, I was it was just something I did without thinking about it. It is a part of my weekly routine now. So automatically, quickly realized this was not an automatic A effort. It really wasn't effortless, and the effortless part of I had to put a lot of physical and mental effort into this just to stay on track and not just give up or have a lapse. Without awareness or control, what you see all in there is I had to make my physical and mental health something that I could see, achieve, and attain at a healthy pace. The role: assess the situation, delivers updates. Every week I documented my workout. I could see the progress physically as I was gaining, but also I could reflect on the week's mental progress and see that it was in fact helping me deal with a lot of emotion and mood swings I was having. Makes 98% of all of our thinking system one, which kind of ties into system two. The 98%, I never realized how much effort planning went into something as simple as working out 20 minutes a day. So the fun part of these systems of thinking is system two, slow part. How do I maintain this assignment and make the goal I have set at making an A? It has been a slow grind process of staying on track physically but mentally. The slow part of system two is being mentally fit or disciplined, and that's the truth. Defining characteristics of system two: deliberate and conscious, effortful, controlled mental process, rational thinking, with self-awareness or control. The bullet on that is a ton of self-awareness and mental control, and logical and skeptical. Does it make sense to keep with this assignment? And of course, like I said earlier, because how I wanted to accomplish that goal by scoring an A that I have set. Skeptical, yes. Every morning I would wake up and be skeptical and just think, is this A really important? Mentally, yes. Physically, no. But I persevered, so hopefully that pays off. The role: seek new missing information, makes decisions. My role in this is I have to take charge of my routine and life if I want to be successful. This is my favorite part because being prior military, I always used to have this the saying. The title of this one says "Make 2% of our thinking." When I was in the Air Force, I've said this for 20 years. You just have to be 2% smarter in what you're doing, and basically that's it. I have to use this for more than 20 years, and it is just making sense now because 2% really drives the other 98%. The cognitive illusion, false hope, errors, barriers, was the illusion of failing this project present every single day? Was there false hope of me compromising the workouts or not following through every single day? Were there barriers everywhere, and as many as my imagination can conjure up? Self-monitoring, the self-monitoring form, best way to track your health and keeps you accountable, just as I walked you through. Future plans for your behavior change: never stop. Keep going with workouts, and keep going with my workout log. Setting small attainable goals was also a huge thing. Two major lessons you learned about yourself that relates to your course materials. One, you must recognize that your physical and mental health are important and go hand in hand, especially as you get older. And accountability is key. Two ideas of how you will apply what you've learned. Number one, keep going with the behavior change assignment, but now it will be called my or the others that I'll be working with the behavior change project. Number two, look into or form a group of similar age people or prior military and focus on the same aspects exercise psychology has taught me. So this is my exercise, my behavior change project, and I hope I didn't bore you too much, Professor, and I did exceed the time, but I just wanted to hit all the points. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Really enjoyed the class, and good luck.